most famous company in the world, such as IBM and Apple. Not only that, Buffett has also outright purchased a lengthy list of companies over the years, including Dairy Queen, Duracell, Geico, and Kraft Inc. Warren Buffett is also an awe-inspiring man himself. When he was 11, Buffett has already bought stocks, and by 16, he had amassed more than $53,000 from various business ventures and investments. From a young age, Buffett was success, even though he also faced setbacks like university rejection and parents belittling him when he was still a teenager. He strived for success. And indeed, that was a fruitful endeavor that leads him to become the person he is today. He also does charity from time to time. However, the one topic that I want to discuss with you all today is actually based from one of his discussion with young people. You can see this is the picture with Warren Buffett and his audience. I can infer from the video that it's from high school people. Yeah. Since the video it's based on it's not that long, I can just put most of the conversations here. Let's just pretend that I'm Warren Buffett and you guys as the student he was lecturing, all right? Basically, he said it like this. When I was in high school, I really only had two things on my mind, girls and cars. And I wasn't doing very well with girls, so we'll talk about cars. But let's just imagine that when we finish, I'm going to let each one of you pick out the car of your choice. Sounds good, doesn't it? Pick it out any color. You name it, and it will be tied up with a bow. And it will be at your house tomorrow. And you say, well, what's the catch? And the catch is, it is the only car you're ever going to get in your lifetime. Now, what are you going to do, knowing that that's the only car you're ever going to have, and you also love that car? You're going to take care of it like you cannot believe. Now, what I'd like to suggest is you're not going to get only one car in your lifetime, but you also get one body and one mind, and that's all you're going to get. And that body and mind feels terrific now, but it has to last you a lifetime. Alright, so I was silent for a while after watching this video. It's actually a simple advice from Warren Buffett himself, but it really is important to all of us, especially during pandemic right now. Nowadays, each and every one of us are having a hard time to cope with everything that's happening at the same time. If you are in your mid 20s, for example, maybe you're having quarter life crisis, or there is pandemic that's happening right now, or you could probably experiencing financial problem, and so on and so forth. This condition might affect you to become tired, down, or even neglect your own well-being. However, we need to remember that we only live once. We only have one body and one mind, like Warren Buffett said, and we need to take care of it for a lifetime. So, for me, is don't give up on what's happening right now and always live your life to the fullest. Trust me, the world will be brighter to you once you realize that. And the core values that I get from Warren Buffett as a person and from the life advice video is to never settle, be the hero, and to fail fast. Thank you. That's all from me from the weekly inspiration. I'll offer to you, Christopher.
Okay, thank you, Andres. That's amazing. Thank you for this week's inspiration from Warren Buffett. Okay, so good morning, everyone. From those of you who haven't known me, my name is Christopher. I'm from the BD team. And okay, let's start with the vision and mission statement today from Mr. Jing. So please, Mr. Jing, offer to you.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much, and good morning. Yes, that popped up just in time. So for the vision statement, I just wanted to kind of look back on some nostalgia, on some of the old guests that we checked in at the very beginning of the company. So this was Bukit Vista back in, I think, our second version of the company, when we were hosting Norwegian guests at one of our hotels in Jimbaran in Gogal. So I think this was Helena, and I forgot the other girl's name. They came over for a 3-month study abroad holiday, and at the time we were essentially running this hotel, hosting student guests, and we had thought, hey, why not prepare some breakfast so that the students would be able to kind of start their day off really nice. So that there's Eka and Wayana, and that's a little bit almost 10 years ago, I think. about in our history. So anyway, that's a little bit of a blast from the past. If we scroll down a little bit, let's take a look. And I wanted to actually point out some work that some people had done. So the first person is Eriko. I thought Eriko had done something actually pretty interesting because she had sought to get feedback for one of her projects from 3 different groups. So let's bring Eriko up to the front and have her explain how she got feedback and insights for her ideas.
Thank you, Mr. Jing. So actually, the feedback session has not happened. It's more of gathering insights. So feedback is probably in 2 to 3 days. But such pairings were necessary because of the main task I was delegated with. So for context, I'm actually proposing ways to enhance the Manage My Property page. But then in the process of doing this, I realized that I had little to no information of what each of the services that I was supposed to write about entail. So as a marketing major, I know the importance of standing in the shoes of consumers and looking at things through their lenses and presenting information of value to them. So and for me to decide what is considered valuable information, I needed insights from the different departments and specifically on the service which falls under their management because they would definitely know it best. And hence, during my pairing sessions, I kept drilling the mentors I paired with questions like how the particular service is superior to competitors, what differentiates us, and if the particular niche they describe is what they assume or what partners think. And for 1 or 2 sessions, I think I even went as far as to ask like, how are we measure satisfaction here at Bukit Vista? So thank you to the mentors who accommodated me, and apologies if I was quite insistent with the questions till I got the answers I needed. But here's what I think. If I myself or even any other Bukit Vista employee can't be convinced by Bukit Vista's own offerings, then what are the chances that we can persuade partners to convert? And thanks to these pairings, I got some really useful feedback. For instance, from Lily's, that we should of how we should phrase the page in a manner which offers benefits and not services. And also equally as important, I also did not want to engage in false advertising, which can be really detrimental and lead to legal complications as well. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Eriko. And I think that was actually a really good example of how somebody can combine knowledge that they learned from school with also getting that practical advice from their peers and understanding more how real-world conditions work. I think Eriko also went and she found pretty interesting solutions from a user perspective and also I think from business side and also that technology part about adding a chatbot to one of her ideas, which was pretty cool. And I think that can be encouraged as a way of just connecting with different parts of the company to get insights into improving your work. Great, thank you very much, Eriko. Next, I'd like to bring Ross to the floor, where she discovered some interesting stuff through the partner satisfaction survey and also created a new innovation in the way that we actually gather partners together for community discussions.
Okay, thank you everyone. The purpose to make community sharing session is one to interview partners to get their feedback. But when the community sharing session is happen, not only get their feedback and their to ask about the survey, but they share each other. So I have new two way to get feedback is new PSS with the visual and also PSS interview. And I do community sharing session with Nusa Penida and Jogja through CSS with Nusa Penida. They connect SBT community in Nusa Penida. They brainstorm and get ideas on creative ways to get waste. Bliwira from Babar Kotex give us idea a monthly package where guests can change properties every week in Nusa Penida. And then they give me a meaning of community for partners, a forum, so they can know each other about the condition other property partners, update from other property, sharing troubles and discuss together. Yeah, and from Jogja, Afifa from Dalam Pinara give opinion about the importance of community as forum for partner support other partner. Ratna is our new partner from apartment Mata, and she's really feel down because she just finished preparing her property, but suddenly PPKM, and then Pak Suroso and Mbak Afifa share their experience with Mbak Ratna managing the property. And then Ratna was relieved, not because there was a solution for her, but relieved because she had new connection. Yeah, and then Bukit Vista community mean for them is partner transform positively other partners, like holding awards of ranking of the best partner, and then the best partner everyone share with other partners how they could be the best. Yeah, this from me.
Okay, thank you very much, Ross. So a few things that I really appreciate from what Ross and her team has been doing in community is this idea of dealing with things that we can't control and our reaction to it. Earlier 2 weeks ago, I spoke about things like PPKM and these gigantic changes in the way that we live, the way that we do business, can bring about a feeling of fear. But however, it is our choice how we actually deal with these feelings of fear. And I think this idea of bringing partners and community members together through what can be seen as kind of dark times is a really good way to actually inspire delight and get this feeling of connectedness through our community. So I think that part is also something we should definitely celebrate and encourage. Next, okay, this is great. Vidi, let's bring you to the floor and have you describe what we found with Elvina and Manessa.
Right. So I believe Elvina is in class and Manasa is not feeling well, so I'll represent them. Elvina and Manasa started a new
Oh.
private. Oh, Manasa is here.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm feeling better now.
Right. So Elvina and Manasa started an investment initiative. It's a talk that we have with the leadership for months, but we never got it executed. And they showed the spirit of never settle, creating something that we don't really know about. It's very unrelated to our industry, but this could be a new potential to this could be a new door to that leads to like unlimited potentials basically. So Manasa, would you like to describe a little bit your journey in creating this pivot?
Sure, Kaviji. So basically, we started off the initiative with just a little bit of research on a few stocks, but then we didn't really invest any actual money because we were like a bit worried with the handling of money. But then because we had Kavidi and Mr. Jing's leadership, we managed to actually be confident within investing actual money. So in the past 2 weeks, we've researched and invested in two stocks, and then in the last week we found another two stocks to invest in,
What is it?
and Bukalapak, which is going to be very soon going to be a very much hyped IPO. That's another stock that as soon as they open up their
Get us a vaccine.
as soon as they start accepting orders, that's another stock we're going to be investing in. So throughout the journey, I think from researching, I learned a lot. And I also got to apply a lot of the finance skills that I picked up at school. And, I had a lot of opportunity to really think where I can apply them. And that helped my critical thinking as well. And we got quite a lot of advice from Mr. Jing and Kavidi. So that helped us look into new perspectives. And I actually picked up a lot of new terminology on the way as well. So yeah, that's how my journey's been.
Right. Thank you very much, Manasa. And again, guys, so this is the spirit of innovation, right? For we shouldn't get stuck in our comfort zone doing the same thing over and over. But then we can always try to innovate even within our processes or something that is outside of our processes. So maybe this could be an inspiration to you guys, the spirit of innovation. Back to Mr. Jing.
Thank you very much, Vidya, and I would agree. Doing things that are brand new, that we don't have any experience in, is actually the very basis of what I think makes Bukit Vista the spirit of our company, Inspire Delight. Okay, thank you very much. I'll pass it over to the host and moderator. Actually, just moderator then. Back to Cristobal.
Okay, amazing. Thank you very much, Mr. Jing, Eriko, Karos, Kafidi, and Manasa for this week's vision and mission statement. Okay, moving on to the weekly mission inspiration. First up from the guest panel. So, offer to Kak Dita, please share update.
Hi, yes, good morning, everyone. So this is my first update. So one of our guests in Canggu, he's Dutch, and then I managed to get the probasking stuff to him, which is quite not related to reservation. So for your information, Dutch is quite patriotic and supportive to each other. And there's one Dutch guy who is racing in Formula One championship, and his name is Max Verstappen. So weeks ago, fortunately, the Max guy won the race against the winning championship with Lewis Hamilton, and the guest decided to extend 1 month, though it's not related to the conversation. But I believe there's a butterfly effect happening on this reservation. And then the next one is coming to the Dukutu Villa. Could you scroll down a bit, Andreas? Yeah, as you can see, this is our conversation with the guest. So this guest, uh, this guest is already book a villa with us, which is long term booking. Is coming on September. She booked for 145 nights, and the guest already missed a lot of the local stuff, especially the local cuisine. And it seems she can't wait to cook local recipe, and hopefully she can travel to Bali. So next, the third one is coming from Sasha. Sasha, could you help me to explain the one? I think Sasha is not here, so I will read it out for her. Could you close the gift, Andreas? Yeah, that one. So this guest who stayed at Rumah Budi Santoso did give us an easy feeling as he booked last minute directly, and he hadn't paid but could not really rush him to pay because he was driving on the way to Jakarta. He did not give much response even during the night shift. But turn out the guest checked in the midnight at 1 a.m. I think. And then when we checked in the morning, he actually loved the place and had a breakfast and shared video with us. And especially he loved the one room next to the river flow. And of course, kudos to Pak Budi for helping us with the guests. And the guests already paid to us. So thank you. Back to you, Andreas.
Okay, thank you very much, Dipta. And then next up from the partnership funnel, your update, please, Kairos.
Yeah, this is from me. Like I said, I'll tell before that we community team reactively partner talk, and the new name is community sharing session. And PSS interview, partner satisfaction survey interview is one of specific topic in community sharing session, and we hope we see that many potential to do the community sharing session with much topic, and yeah, hope this community sharing session continues and innovate. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And from Kak Tendi, your clip, please.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So the first, we got the gender review from the Asri Village owner. Actually, this owner very inspired and really trust Bukit Vista to manage her property. If there's any direct guest come everything, and then they don't want to check the price or everything or taking the money, so they always refer us to, okay, please contact Bukit Vista, please contact Bukit Vista, like that. So I think this is really great. Have a strong relation with the owner. Also, they are very inspired like that. Okay, and the next, can you to the next, Andreas? Yeah, the next is this is Villa Bahagia team. So when I do the online inspection, so I got and spot some cleanliness issue on the Villa Bahagia, and then I give some feedback to her, and then she also very open for the feedback, and then asking what is the right chemical and everything, and then I visit there and then giving the chemical, and then teach how to clean correctly the stuff, and then all the villa currently is improving, and then the staff doing the general cleanings, and then I will check again if there is a what's called any issue again, and then actually the transformation from the previous condition and then next condition, it's very amazing. So I will ask the staff to take a photo before and then after cleanliness like that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kapendi. And then from the employee funnel, there's from Kabayu. Would you share your quick update, please?
Yes. Okay. So this is the initiative and marketing that we do because of the feedback that we are not having enough social interaction other than work. So Aldrin and Zaki has been tasked with creating an event by the team in marketing, and we did it. We create a happy hour, the family 100 thing, and some other activities, and that's as you can see, the response is it's super fun. Everyone enjoys that. So I think this is an achievement that's worth noticing. In especially this is only in marketing chapter, but I think it could be brought to other chapters as well if you want it.
Okay, thank you, Kabayu. And indeed, it is very fun. And also from Shailene, the time is yours.
Okay, so thank you, Cristobal. Okay, to add on as well, like a few achievements from the team members as well. So I believe the first one is from the HR team. So the communication review are back on track to the SLA, which is like 4.8. So yay! And then next one, so yeah, the team, HR team especially, like we successfully conducted DVC and e-talk, like collaborating with CM as well. So target audience was actually 60, but we reached 104. So yeah, kudos to the whole team, moderator, host, and speakers for this one. And then this person also like was the host for the event. So that was her first time like hosting a public event. So yeah, thanks to Jenna and Shalin for like listening to her worries and brief her to the hosting script. Yay! And then from the online canvassing team update, so they passed the first meeting SLA 2 weeks in a row. Ooh. And then better decision making and prioritization using data from Airtable and Redash, and then start to delegate the campaign to ASA in this case. And then last but not least, I believe this is from CM. So they reactivate partner talk with a new name, namely community sharing session. Hopefully this online engagement continues and like continues to innovate and like stick together as a team. So yeah, that's a glimpse of what are the personal and team achievements from like everyone in the company. And yeah, keep on inspiring you like tips. Back to you, Cristobal.
Okay, thank you very much, Shailene. And then from the technology innovation offered to Nadia.
All right, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So we did an upgrade to the amenity list on the property listing on the website. As you guys can see that previously from the template, it looks very cluttering and very messy. So we did some another innovation to make it more organized. As you can see there. Yep, thank you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. And also from Kagani, the time is yours, Kak.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Adel. So, me and Andre from SAR discovered new feature on how to make property photos on basic Airbnb looks like Airbnb Plus. So, it's applicable for people on this part. So, as you can see for the example, just like a very basic view, but turn out we can optimize this feature to be like Airbnb Plus. So, yeah, that's it. Back to Mr. Adel.
Thank you very much, Kagani. And that's it for our weekly inspiration. Moving on to the new employee promotion. So offer to Shailene again. Would you share your update?
Okay, thank you, Cristobal. I believe like mostly everyone like already like read the announcements like yesterday, but yeah, just for an official announcement. So we have 2 new employees here, yay! So we have Ara. So Ara is back to Bukit Vista and the team as our HR chapter lead. So she's more than ready to transform the employees here. So if you don't know Ara, like here's her photo and then here's her avatar as well. So like you know how she looks like. And the next one we also have Erica. So Erica actually like finished our internship previously in HR and now she's back as our part-time HR. So yeah, looking forward to more satisfied and transformed guests from her side. So yeah, and her avatar is coming soon. So yeah, later we're going to like put it there on the paper. Yeah. So yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Ka. And also welcome back to Ara and Erica. Okay. Next up for the monthly team target and achievement from Kak Didi to present the team. Okay, the time is yours, Kak.
Right, thank you very much, Christabel. Okay, so for our monthly team, go even deeper. I think that yeah, so for the past 2 weeks, I went around the chapters and see that a lot of the processes within the chapter itself have been enhanced and improved a little by little. First, let's see it in the partnership funnel, user funnel. Although there are no new partnership contracts signed according to the PD team, but we've set some strategic plan and try to execute it. Maybe for you guys information, we have a plan on the full management package due on 5th of August, I believe. This is pioneered by the team from BI and also community and also I think yeah, community and BI yeah, I think yeah, and also marketing previously. It's handed by marketing, but we have a due date set. We have a partner that is already half ready, and also the team itself. The team they are working hard on this. So the strategic plan actually is being executed. And on the survive goal, we look at the revenue compared to last week. It's decreasing. If we look at the initial revenue for the beginning of the month, we started at around 34,000, almost 35,000. But now our initial revenue, like the revenue produced outside of the month, is now at 25,000. So that's a whole bunch of cancellation right there. Of course, the guest funnel team will shoot and also will try their best on increasing the number of in-month revenue. But now we're at 31,000. So we're back at 31,000. So it's been a few weeks that we didn't move. Actually, we moved up. We increased a little bit by last week, but it decreased again. Anyway, it just like what Mr. G mentioned, there are a lot of uncertainties in this situation, and it depends on us and also each every one of you to figure out innovations and also opportunities we can work together across chapters. And I believe that Bukit Vista has the capability for that. So that's that. Thank you very much, everyone. And I continuously invite you guys to innovate around the company. Back to Christabel.
Okay, thank you very much, Kak PD, for your update. And then now we can move on to our chapter main achievements. Okay, to start off from CM, over to Katendi for your quick update.
Okay, thank you, Christabel. So the first is implement the PSS interview with community sharing video call, and then the second one is online inspection using the video call and then Google Form. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And then moving on to the HR team from Kak Andre. The time is yours.
Thank you, Gustavo, and good morning, everyone. So we're from HR starting to collecting idea and preparing for the demo. For splitting host and reservation team scope of work, and currently doing this with PD. Actually, there are some discussion that haven't really put over there, but if you want to check the document, also you can check over there too. So that will be from me, Christopher. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. And next up from HR team, over to Shelly.
Okay, thank you, Gustavo. So the team has successfully planned and conducted the VC and Talk 16. So yeah, kudos to the project managers and the whole team for the hard work. And now let's continue with the post-event efforts. So yeah, back to you again, Christabel.
Amazing. Okay, thank you. And from the PD team, from Kabayu, the time is yours.
Okay, so the first one is we are rethinking about our software infrastructure to make it more scalable, and we change how servers are arranged now. And then the second one is we have implemented the novice campaign to assist the candidate basically during their onboarding process, and this is implemented to Zay, and we will have a look at the results with his onboarding or his learning activities. And an extra one, actually, this is also an achievement, so data awareness on online canvassing and PRM. So basically, we are using Airtable. That shout out to Bella and also Andres for leading on that. So we are restructuring the PRM data so that it can be processed easier later as a real database as opposed to just like a random nodes. So back to Christabel.
Okay, thank you very much, Kak Bayu. And next, the announcement from marketing team. Over to Kak Rizal.
Yeah, thank you, Priscilla. For the first one is marketing team just held happy hour day to increase team engagement. Kudos to Zaki and Aldre for organizing this event. And the second one is a new visualization from readers to help online canvassing team for getting updated insight.
Okay, thank you, Kak Rizal. And last from the BI team, to Kak Lilis, would you share your update?
Thank you, Christabel. I think I read the same with what VD explained just now. It's just additional, so congratulations to Manasa, Alvin, and VD for completing this project. We would like to invite more people in this investment project, basically. Thank you. Back to Christabel.
Thank you, Kak Lilis. And so that would be our chapter main achievement update for this week. Okay, so we move on to our personal update. For this, I would like to remind you to only read our first column, which is the question of the weeks, and please take less than 30 seconds to read your answers. Okay, so what is the one thing that you want to achieve the most in your lifetime? First up from Rafiq, please, your answer.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I feel a bit unwell here. So the first, I think I have two, what is called, lifetime or achievement. The first one is be married with my love and build a family. That's already ideal. And then the second one, I want to see my son's growth in school, have a girlfriend, and married before I die. That is my, because it's going a job, having money is too mainstream for me. Okay, back to you, Christopher. Yeah.
Thank you, Rafiq, and get well soon. Next from Katendi.
Okay, thank you, Christabel. So, the thing that I want to achieve in my lifetime is, have an enough investment for my future, and then also I have my own business, so I can open a lot of job vacancy to help local community and also sharing with other businessmen to develop more business. Thank you.
Thank you. And now from Kaasa, your answer.
Okay, thank you, Christabel. And for me, is to be mentally and financially stable, so that I can also help my parents to pay my sister's tuition fee. Also, travel the world and book a seat to moon from SpaceX. Back to you, Christabel.
Thank you very much. So next up from Karos.
For me, I want to be a social and humanitarian warrior in tourism and financially successful and stable. And I want to have a house close to the forest, lake or river, maintain nature, and live there with my family and some pets.
Okay, thank you, Carlos. And next up from Felicia, your answer.
So the one thing that I want to achieve most in life is eudaimonia. It's a Greek word for being contented and having satisfaction with your life, because you live a life by striving and always pushing yourself to your limits. And it is an exhausting life, but at the end of the day, you will feel fulfilled because you know that you did your best every time. Thank you. Back to you, Chair.
Thank you. That's a new word for me too. Okay. Next up from Wayana, your answer.
Mine's happy, fun family, travel with my family and can learn experience from its traditional culture and how do they business. Back to Adele.
Thank you, Mo. Okay, and next up from Nadine, your answer.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So, the achievement I really want to achieve is travel the world with my mom. And back then, I thought the thing that I really want to achieve was financial freedom. But now I realize that the things that I really want to achieve is to spend my days the way I wish. Back to you, Christabel.
Thank you, Kanadine. And then next from myself, I would like to help my parents pay for my sister's education. And then next up from Andres, your answer. Hello, Andres, are you there?
Oh, sorry. Okay. So the one thing that I want to achieve the most is to be able to travel around the world and also to eat various kinds of food with my mother. My mother's childhood is not exactly a good one, although I won't go into details, but I want to make her happy until the very end. Back to you, Christabel.
Okay, thank you, Andres. That's very sweet of you. Next, from Kyla, your answer.
Okay, thank you, Christabel. My wish is to be able to make my mother once for nothing because happy mommy, happy me, and I want to find genuine peace within myself. Thank you. Back to you, Abel.
Okay, that's very nice. And from Kak Andre, your answer.
Yeah, for me, I want to do something on international events so I can inspire people. Especially, I really want to sing, or maybe just to be a speaker on the event would be great. So that would be from me.
Wow, that's very nice, Kak Andre. Okay, move on to Sasha, your update.
Sasha's taking day off. You can read.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So Sasha would like to travel the world with her loved ones. Okay, so next up from Ray, she's not here too. So she would like to have settled and stable and also happy life. Okay, so next from Bitta, your answer.
Yes, thank you, Christabel. So one thing I want to achieve most in my lifetime is that I want to build my own public company and increase my own assets in terms of portfolio and investment. I think that's all. Back to you, Christabel.
Wow, okay, I'm very interested on what business you're want to build. Okay, so from Erica, your answer.
Yeah, so like first I want to financial freedom, and because I want to buy like the expensive thing that I want to buy for a long time, but I realized that that's like too shallow, and Mr. Jing also suggested that financial freedom is actually buying the things that you need. So I revised it into to be like spiritually secured and also financially stable. I think that's more well said and like more purposeful. So thank you.
Okay, nice one from Erica. Next up from Mr. Jing.
That's actually pretty incredible, Erica. That's a real good case of fail fast and never settle. Elevating yourself to the higher purpose. I'm gonna actually go for two. So the thing I really want to achieve is to change the way that millions of people experience hospitality globally. So that's guest partners and employees. But I really also want to say this. I think this was a good achievement. I didn't mention this, but I was really proud to see how people in our company are taking risks and they're going out to do new things. And the three people I wanted to mention, one was Jenna. She was combining the C-Talk and the E-Talk. I thought that was actually really inspirational. That was a big event, and thinking of ways to merge that was cool. Ross for innovating on putting multiple owners into one group. I think that was somewhat uncertain, but we got good results out of that. And also Elvina and Manasa working on the new trading portfolio. Okay. Back to Christabel.
Thank you, Mr. Jing. And next up from Ara, please, your answer.
Okay, thank you, Christabel. So from my side, it's simple: travel the world to get well educated. That's like the main goals with my own family. So yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ka. And next from Shailene.
Okay, so for me, it's to make like a positive impact in whatever I'm doing. It may sound cliche or like too idealistic, but like, why not for a better work, for a better change? So yeah, thank you.
Amazing, that's very nice, Ka. And then from Ka Arfi.
Well, I want to live in a new built city where the architecture is cool, the air is fresh, and the tap water is edible. So I want to be comfortable.
Okay, thank you, Ka Arfi. And next up from Vera, I believe she's not here. She would like to have her own house and also live happily in her small family and parents. Okay. Next up from Jenna.
Hello. So I guess I'm a happy-go-lucky person. Just see how things goes along the way. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jenna. And next from Iran, I believe she's not here too. She would like to buy a house for her parents. And also from Kafurkon, he's not here too, I believe. She would like to live happily forever. And then from Lolita, she's not here too. She would like to be success in everything, education, job, life, etc. Okay. Can you scroll down? Okay, thank you. And next up from Shunan.
Thanks, Christabel. So yeah, for myself to be with a purpose. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much. Next from Latifa, your answer. Oh, she's vaccinated. Okay, she would like to live her life to the fullest. And next from Ekin.
Thank you. I would like to have financial stability and travel the world to my liking. Back to you.
That's very nice. And then from Kak Bayu, your answer.
I like to achieve the best life experience. The highest and lowest point of life is usually giving me gratitude, and I think money and travels are just tools during those events. So I do enjoy that, but the experience are something that I want to get.
Okay, thank you, Kak Bayu. And next from Nadia, over to you.
Okay, I would like to travel with my loved ones. Thank you. Back to you.
Okay, we're seeing a lot of traveling here. Okay, next from Chris.
Okay, I just want to feel free to do what I want to do and be independent plus responsible for it. Thank you.
Nice one. Okay, next from Rafael. Are you there?
I want to make something I love doing as my job. Travel the world with my own money and make something that will improve Indonesia and after that the world.
Thank you. And next up from Zay, I believe he's not here. He would like to have a higher education on engineering physics from university abroad. Okay. Next from Amelia.
I just want to fulfill my parents' dream and make my family happy. I also love traveling, so I would love to travel and discover beautiful places. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. And next to Carizo.
Okay, thanks, Chrisabel, for my achievement is want to build a free school to help children more knowledgeable.
Okay, that's very sweet of you. Okay, next from Kagani.
I want to have a free.
Thank you, Kagani. Next from Aldre.
Yes, hello. So I've always wanted to become an entrepreneur and create business who can show how beautiful our country in terms of landscape, people, and culture. Thank you.
Amazing. Okay, next from Zaki.
Okay, for my dream for now is location independence. It's simply means a career or a job that is independent of any requirements to be in a single specific location at one time. Okay, back to you, Abel.
Thank you very much, Zaki. Next from Sharon.
So I want to repay my parents in every way possible and like take them to a foreign country so they can enjoy holiday away from their problems. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, that's very kind. And then from Eriko.
I want to have a genuine direction in life. One that is based on my strength and interest, and not one which is defined by society as a success.
Okay, thank you very much. And next from Kalis, over to you.
Thank you. I want to build my own company with loved ones and perhaps consultant company at any field that I can. Thank you.
Thank you, Kalis. Next from Kafiri, over to you.
My goal right now is to have Bukit Vista change the world of hospitality.
Okay.
Thank you, Vinny.
That's all from you, Kak?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up from David, your update.
Yep, thank you, Christabel. I would like to do something big for the world, especially Indonesia, with my ability and things that I have. Thank you, Christabel.
Amazing. Next up from Alif, he's not here, I believe, and he would like to have his own house in Switzerland or Iceland and live there. Nice one. And then from Kevin, time is yours.
So yeah, mine is basic, just giving my parents financial support after I've had a job of my own and can financially support myself. And yeah, just make my parents proud. Thank you.
Thank you. And then from Vera, your answer. Vera, are you there?
Yeah, hi. Thanks, Christabel. So I like to be happy and contented with everything I do. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Vera. And next up from Elfina, I believe she's not here. She is having class, and she would wanna make her parents proud for having such an amazing girl like her. Okay. Next up from Manasa, your answer, please.
Thank you, Christabel. So I want to make my parents proud as well, and maybe I want to also establish an identity for myself as one of the most notable people in the field of finance, which is what I want to pursue in the future.
Wow, amazing. Next from Patricia, she's not here too, and she would like to travel and actually experience the world. And next from Hakim, your answer.
Yeah, I want to achieve inner peace and loving my work. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Hakim. Next from Michael, your answer.
Yeah, so I want to be independent and be able to live by myself, especially in finance.
Thank you, Michael. And from Anis, over to you.
Okay, for me, I want to take my parents to Mecca and Medina for Hajj.
Okay, thank you, Anis. Amazing. Next from Dila, over to you.
Yeah, I want to achieve my own peace, or at least the absence of conflict. I know it is impossible, but yeah, aim it. Thank you. Back to you, Christabel.
Thank you very much. And from Bella, she's not here. She would like to achieve her mom's dream and make her feel safe and happy every day. Okay. Next up from Felix, your
Yes,
answer.
I guess for this now, my goal is to find a definition to my own happiness. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. And from Anthony, your answer, please. Anthony, are you there? Okay, I wait for him. He would like to make a certain person happy and proud of him. Okay, thank you, Anthony, for your answer, and also thank you, everyone, for answering the question of the week. So we're gonna move to the core value recognition and mentor recognition. Okay. The first one is from July 24th from Shailin and Mr. Jing to Jenna, Vera, Asa, and BBC Talk team. With you.
I'll let Shailene say this. I just started a new practice of doubling up on a recognition that I liked. So yeah, Shailene, this is yours.
Okay. So the first one is actually for Jana, Vera, Asa, and the BBC in Talk team. So the project managers for this event has worked hard to prepare for this event, starting off with a lot of uncertainty from combining the two different types of events, forming and managing the team until the event day itself. So Jenna, Vera, and Asa has shown tremendous amount of never settle and be the hero during the process. So yay! And then I'll just continue directly to the next one. So this is actually to Shumin. So I'd like to recognize her for being be the hero, donation his data and details matter. So a little bit of a context. So Shumin has been introducing and improving HR in terms of analytics, helping the team to transition from the normal approach to a more data-driven approach. So yeah, her involvement and ownership in improving HR dashboard to ensure that the arrangements are correct reflects her details matter side. So yeah, those are the people I like to recognize in this part. Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you. Next up from Kyla to Kainadin. Over to you, Kyla. Kyla, are you there? Okay, I'll read it for her. So Kainadin is one of the people that she talked the most, and whenever she encountered a problem, her energy and willingness to help is unmatched. When she asked why, Kainadin gave her this secret: make the most of your time every time, she said. And indeed, keeping that type of mindset helps her a lot to go through the day. Okay, thank you, Kyla. Next from, can you scroll up? Okay, from Kagani to Felix. Over to you, Kak.
Yeah, I want to nominate Felix BI for help others help themselves. So Felix helped online canvassing team on prioritization which property that on demand right now by making visualization on free days. Yeah, thank you Felix for that.
Thank you, Kagani. And then from Andres and Kabayu to Bella. Over to you, Andres. Yeah.
Okay. So for me, Bella is currently busy with her work in BI chapter. To also reward that hard work, last week she decided to get a day off on Sunday. However, since she's one of the person in charge of partnership data on Airtable, she decided to put aside her own comfort for a while to get this project done sooner or later. The example being when I contacted her in the night or something on Sunday night, she decided that she wants to work on Airtable later till midnight, if I remember correctly. That's it. Back to you, Christopher.
Okay, amazing. And for Kabayu, would you share your recognition too?
No, Andreas already said it. I just support Andreas.
Okay. Next up from Om Rafiq and Kak Tendi to Kak Ros. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Isabel. So yeah, this is for us. Congrats for the inspiring delight by doing the partner sharing the online and working well. So I hope HM team this program will continuing so we can more engage and then close with the partner. Thank you, Tros.
Okay, so Rafiq, would you share your recognition too or not? Okay, we can move on to from Kak Rizal and Kabayu to Zaki and Audrey. Over to you, Kak Rizal.
Okay, thank you, Abel. I would like to recognize Zaki and Audrey for being be the hero because Zaki and Audrey was organized marketing happy hour day on last Saturday. Even they are using black suit, so make the event more engaging and well prepared. Kudos for the effort to inspire the marketing team, and hope it can be a routine event in the future.
Okay, thank you, Kak Rizal. I would like to triple that too. Thank you, Zaki and Audrey. Next up from Kalilis to Alif, Bella, Elvina, and Kevin. Over to you, Kak.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I'd like to recognize Alif, Bella, and Elvina, and also Kevin for joining us in the trial program of our candidate assessment last week. So they actually, I talked with Alif and hey, Alif, you have time, just come to our trial assessment and invite Bella, Elvina, and also Kevin to do so because the project is related to their work basically, and they come with very inspiring question and also a suggestion. So thank you very much and keep doing the progression. Thank you. Back to Christopher.
Thank you, Kalilis. And next from Karos to Patricia. Over to you, Karos.
Okay, so Patricia actively helps GM team to help our partners, like share insight and analysis with partner regarding to condition of Jogja, Bali, and Nusa Penida, and also she give recommendation for our partners, and always use data when sharing insights and analysis to our partners. Thank you, Patricia.
Okay, thank you, Karos. Next from Kabayu to Chris, Vidi, and Nadia. Over to you, Kak.
Okay, I want to recognize Chris, Vidi, and Nadia for being the hero. They are doing work that helps other people, even no one recognize it, like fixing bugs or making button easier to click or staying up late to work on features. So just make sure that everyone knows that there's someone actually working on that.
Thank you, Kabayu. And last from Mr. Jin to Nadine, Kyla, and Wayana. Yeah.
I just want to recognize Nadine, Kyla, and Wayana for inspiring delight. Whenever I hang out with these three ladies, I feel like there's nothing that's going to get in our way from stopping us to get whatever we need in this world. So that's a very magical feeling, and it's I think the very spirit of Bukit Vista. And there's just this really incredible chemistry and energy. I don't know what it is, but if you want to experience it, just hang out with them, and I think you'll start feeling it yourself too as well. And I hope that kind of energy can be an example and spread throughout the rest of the company as well, because I think it's pretty awesome. Oh, one quick one. I also want to recognize Lilith and Vidi for helping others help themselves by adding the interns to then look and evaluate new batches of interns. I think that was actually a really cool way of empowering people to delegate and take on real responsibilities. So thank you for that.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jing, for the core value recognition, and that wraps up our core value recognition and mentor recognition. All right, so we're on time. Okay, I'm gonna offer back to Andres for your closing statement.
All right, thank you, Christabel, and also thank you for everyone for attending to today's weekly All Hands. And that's it for me and Christabel, and I hope you have a nice day. Thank you, everyone. Wait, okay, so yes, we can leave now.
Oh yeah, happy belated birthday, Vera. And I think Vera is also having her graduation ceremony today. So for the record, if Vera's watching this, happy graduation.
Happy birthday, Vera.
Happy birthday, Vera.
Happy birthday, Vera.
Oh yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
How can I learn like release too? I want to like.
Then you just do what she did, right? Take interns and have them evaluate new interns.
Oh, in the.
Have interns create their own system, right? Their own world. So interns judge other interns. Interns give project feedback. Think about everything that you do right now, right? Delegate that to an intern to do it.
So it's in the very beginning on the onboarding.
I think so. Let interns train other interns. Let interns, because then it's actually better that way after a while. Because they might be better trainers than we are. They might be better coaches than we are.
Since very beginning.
Since the very beginning, yeah. And you just do that, and then interns, you don't stress out when you're like, oh, there's so many interns. It's like the more interns, the better. The more coaches I have, the more, and you just administrate. Yeah, you just administrate. Think about like at a university. You don't have to be the smartest person to create the university. You just need to get all the smart people inside, and then you kind of give them power, and then they organize their own worlds. Cool. Yeah, you like that? Okay, all right. It's a different level, right? Different kind of way of thinking. Yeah. Okay.
Belum PPSMB tetapi juga sudah berkegiatan bersama program studi, dan mungkin tidak ada salahnya kenal juga Bukit Vista ya. Ini salah satu mitra ya dari departemen dan juga dari program studi. Kita punya MOU. Bukit Vista itu apa, nanti biar Palita nanti menerangkan dulu. Oh, ada Pak Jing.
Hey, Pak Jafari, apa kabar?
Kabar baik, how are you, Pak Jing?
I'm very good. Sangat baik bisa ketemu lagi.
Senang bertemu lagi, Pak Jing. Oke, ya, ini juga ada Pak Jing. Ya, Pak Jing ini CEO ya dari Bukit Vista, ya. Owner sekaligus. Ya, beliau founder juga. Ya, dari Bukit Vista.